Hi everyone, I'm Melissa Triansi from Bengkulu University and my major is civil engineering. And now I will tell you about what I learned while joining XLFL in this year. Actually, every material that I got during the 1 year with XLFL from workshop 1 to workshop 5 is a new and it is my first time. I didn't know that such material exists. This is because during school, most people learn about history, theory, and mathematics. So, when workshop 1 go on, at first time, I was a little worried, considering that there were quite a lot of material shared in Google Classroom, and was the first time I received this material. However, it turned out that during workshop 1, it was not that scary. The first time we all meet in workshop 1, Rizky asked us to get acquainted in a unique way. We were all told to go around and ask such questions such as find someone who is still single. And then we wrote the person down. It was a new and unique way of being introduced. Considering it, it made me smile. Uh, I think that way of introduction like that is more memorable. Surprise introduction in general, like asking someone name directly, and then a few minutes later, we have even forgotten what his name is. And then in workshop 1, we also learn about Scamper, communication, thinking tool, management chain, smart goal setting, and reflexive journal writing. Everything is new to me. After learning many things in workshop 1, I get three things. There is effective communication, entrepreneurship, or innovation, and change management. So in every available material, we actually learn to express opinion effectively. Besides that, we also use ways to create new innovation using referencing such as Scamper. I still remember when learning Scamper, my team thought up the idea of making ice cream product that can be enjoyed by everyone. And there, we also learn about change management. Especially when we do a group presentation, we have to know the limit of the presentation time itself. Then, in workshop 2, because of the pandemic COVID-19, this is the first time we have a virtual workshop. Between workshop 1 and workshop 2, there really isn't much different. It just we can meet face to face directly. In workshop 2, we learn about the bonus sheet hack thinking strategy, plus minus interesting, stop, essential creation, and subsidiary creation. After learning many things in workshop 2, what I got was that we had to be able to analyze and thinking critical in any case. And to make it easier for us to analyze, we cut us a reference picking tool such as the bonus sheet hat. Here, we can identify something by color. In workshop 3, we learn about review on thinking tool and inquiry learning circle. Understanding Excel Asia business, track in individual visit, investigation business on the new normal, practice compress and contrast thinking tool, run Pucha group presentation. After learning many things in workshop 3, I know about several brand architecture XL, such as corporate brand is XL Asiata, commercial brand is XL and Axis, branded profession is XL Prioritas, and XL Business Solution. And then we also learn about how to make a good presentation using the Picha method. For example, when we do a presentation, we are advised to make a PowerPoint that is not too many words and, if possible, only use image so that the audience attention remain focused on the presentation. In workshop 4, we learn about the presentation of the Picha group, types of leadership, such as servant leadership, paternalistic leadership, transpersonal leadership, autocratic leadership, and charismatic leadership. After following workshop 4, I got a lot of things to learn, especially about Picha presentation. Here, we are evaluating each other between teams. So, when I see other team presentation, I feel motivated as if team 1 is good to be imitated. On other occasion, I have to be like them. Like such as must able to improve, must be able to manage time, have more evolution, know new information, especially about good figure in their relationship. Then, when we discuss the type of leadership, I realized that someone can have more than one type of leadership. For example, someone can decide to be charismatic leadership or transformational leadership depending on the point of view and condition. For some people, Sukarno can be charismatic leadership, and for some people, it can be transformational leadership. And the thing that I remember the most in workshop 4 is everyone can be a leader. In this workshop 5, we learn about TED Talk presentation. Actually, I don't know about TED Talk before, and the people around me don't know either. So it's new and really hard for me. Almost the same as workshop 4, in workshop 5, we do a presentation and evaluation. The difference is that in workshop 4, we present in group. In this workshop 5, we present individually about interesting thing or new thing in our educational background. Seeing other people presentation opened my mind about the science of different measure and helped me to improve my presentation style. Here, we also learn about understanding the stack of the team formation like forming, storming, norming, performing, and adjourning or mourning. And then we also learn about the fixed mindset type and the growth mindset type. People with a growth mindset have a fundamental belief that learning and intelligence can grow over time and experience. When people believe they can get smart, they realize that their effort have an effect on their success. People with a growth mindset believe that abilities and intelligence can be developed with effort, learning, and persistence. Their basic abilities are just their starting point for their potential. They don't believe everyone is the same, but they stick to the idea that everyone can get smart if they try. People with a fixed mindset believe that their qualities, abilities, and talent are fixed and immutable. They also believe their success can be achieved because of their talent, so they forget the meaning of an effort. In workshop 5, we also learn about teamwork. I think how to work in a team is about help each other. When there's something I don't know or when I'm in trouble, They helped me like in puzzle. I don't know how to zoom screen, so I had trouble compressing a picture, but they helped me to zoom screen. Working in a team make me to understand other people, like their behavior until their talent. From workshop 1 until workshop 5, there were a lot of things that we learned, but what I remember most is teamwork. Actually, since childhood, we have been taught to work in team, such as division of group tasks, that often when working in team, we don't really work together. Most only just following the instruction from one person, and some people don't even practice in team. But after following workshop 1 until workshop 5, everyone participate in the team, and I hope when I'm in different team, we have the same atmosphere as XLFL. The impact of the knowledge I learned at XLFL was very useful, especially during individual development plan mentoring session with Rizky. At the time, I was very confused after Bihalo degree where to go, either to continue postgrad or work. There, Rizky especially, when we asked for suggestion, Rizky did not immediately suggest, but when we asked, Rizky asked us back and let us think which of the two options was the best by considering various aspects. For example, when we to be a lecturer, to become a lecturer, we need experience. Where do we get the experience? With the rules studying? At first grade, we can get experience or while working. This is necessary so that when teaching, we really understand what we are teaching by seeing directly while working in the field. And then, after following the workshop, I came to know how people should work in team and how do a good presentation, and that really helped me in my campus life. Project after graduation from XLFL. Actually, I want to create a non-profit community that can benefit the teenager in the neighborhood where I live. This community consists of several people, and the target is teenagers from South Bengkulu who are still in junior high school and senior high school. I want them to have opportunities like I feel in XLFL. So this community is expected to encourage their point of view. This community focus on providing training such as XLFL workshop. They will be taught how to work in team. Besides that, they will also be taught about effective communication, entrepreneurship, innovation, and change management. I think that material like that is very good to share with them because I feel that they need to learn about it from their teen so that are when they are in college they will not to be surprised anymore because they have got to basic. I hope this community can be really soon. Thank you everyone.